What is up? What's 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 up? I'm just tweeting this out real quick. Give me like 30 more seconds, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button. You already know Zen is on top. Let's get it, y'all. Cue the bongos. Hey, y'all like this jingle? There's a little jam I made like back in 2017. Pretty cool jam. Jammermon. If you've been in the space, let's turn this down. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. See, look at guys, look at I'm turning my music down. I'm remembering. I'm remembering. What up? Hey, what's up, cyberspace? What's up, internet land? How's it going, YouTube? This your boy, Crypto Bruh, coming back again with another video of some daily Zen content. Y'all already know the vibes, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, hit the thumbs up button, and restream if you feel like this content is valuable to you. You know my tips and tricks. If you are on the restream right now, make sure that you speed it up because there might be a lot of info and you might want to get it all in. But sometimes I've heard people say the speed up is kind of chaotic. You know, I'm King Chaos, so let's stay chaotic. But if you really can't comprehend it, slow it down and try to let it just, you know, marinate on whatever you're thinking about. But man, yesterday was a crazy time in Zen world. Yo, if you got your hands on the ordinal, shout outs to you. If you were on the stream yesterday, you saw the stressed out, bruh, trying to get my hands on one. And what's so crazy about that experience, to be honest, was I didn't think I was gonna get it. At the very end, when I saw my like address going lower and lower and lower, I was like, damn, I might not get this. Like this is gonna suck. But that's what's cool about being in crypto, right? We gonna go for it, the full win, man. And I was able to slide in I was able to push gas higher with like 10 seconds to go to get it to push through. So shout outs to the Ethereum staking nodes and the validators for helping me get that. It was an epic time. But what's up, chat, man? What's up to my Zenians out there? Who we got? Who we got in this? Who got in this bitch? What up, Spruve? Hey, man, Spruve Coins. Make sure he's got great Zen content. Me and him and GDP. Actually, here I'll bring it up real quick. So me, him, and GDP, we got a stream out where we actually are talking about our favorite crypto interviews. So like, I don't know if you guys know GDP. Here, let me go ahead and bring it up real quick. Green Day. GDP, my guy. Where's he at? Or maybe it's GPD. I'm doing it wrong. Oh no! Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna find this shit. But what's up, Sprue? What's up, Willis? We got Willis in the house. We got Crypto Dude. We got Zen Heads. We got Blue Tooth. Is that you, Joe Blue? No, I'm just kidding. What up, Blue Tooth? Hey, good to see you guys up in the chat, man. What's up to my Zenians? We got DGen Hours, the Ugly Holiday. Fuck yeah. Yes, with the music. Hey, thanks for vibing on that music. That was a little jingle. I'm gonna drop the NFT soon enough, so everyone can hear the vibes. But yeah, look at real quick before we start this stream off, man. Make sure y'all follow Spruve. Make sure y'all follow Spruve. Spruve is got the content on lock. So if you're vibing with your boy Crypto Bruh, Spruve comes from the camp right? He's part of Camp Moore, so he's got a lot of good insight on his direction of cryptocurrency and how he feels it fits in his reality. And that's one of the reasons why I like watching his videos, just because of that theory that like, yo, it's however you feel is gonna come to you. I like how he has not financial advice, just for fun. And we got Green Day, Green Payday, I think. Jeff, how do you do your man? Hold up. I'm gonna pull up one that's really cool. Remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. Do not take anything I say here serious. If you take it serious, that's on you, bro. You're the person that you're the person that played yourself. I didn't do anything. Follow the Pepe, not the DB. You know what I'm saying? Not the guy. Follow the Pepe. Let's go. But yeah, bro. So this my dude, Green Day Power Show. GDP. That's why I kept saying GDP. But he's got also some great content, just like chatting with different types of people. He actually has an interview with Mr. Jack Levin, and me and him also just like have fun crypto chats and just talk about crypto and life and stuff. But yeah, me, him, and Spruve, we did a fun one where we just kind of went through like what's called like a snake draft, where we all just picked our top five favorite crypto interviews. So if you spot my drift in this spot in this thing or in this video, you'll see that like I'm really trying to drive it home with some of the vintage interviews, and it's pretty dope. Actually, here I'll drop this in the chat, where you can open up another link in the future if you feel like you want to bookmark this, or go and watch it later. But yeah, this is a pretty fun one. It's pretty long. I think it's like 2 hours. Yeah, it's 2 hours and 22 minutes. So this is a Zen flick. You feel me? Hey, let's go. But yeah, shout out Spruve and shout out to everybody that's pulling up, breaking free. Add this. I see you. We got Frosty Dog in this bitch. We got Cecily in this beach. What's up, Roger up in here? Graves, was it? What it do? What it do? But yeah, man, let's get to it. Let's get to it. I've been catting for too long. I've been catting for too long. I've been catting for too long. Nah, just kidding. 10 minutes of me just being like, dude, we're going north. Why? Like, y'all see what's happening? We had that nice pullback right here. We're looking at the Zen chart, USDC. I oscillate in between the two, and that's just what I do. But just because I have a lot of lines on this one, we can see it here. We had that pullback on the 19th. Looks like, just for those in the back of the class that are like, how far was the pullback? We went down a good 34% from red candle to red candle. Some would ask, why don't you do it from the top, toppity tip top? Well, let's go ahead and do it from there to there. And it's just another 36%. So we had a great pullback. There was some nice, cheap Zen happening going on for the last 2 days. So if you were fortunate to catch that dip, shout outs to you. As you can see, the program is continuing its normal scheduled uh, TV guidance right now. We're just watching this happen and play out. We already knew it was going to happen, but we're really, really watching it right now. We got some great support here on the RSI as well. On the four, oh, we're on the 4 hour. So yeah, on the 4 hour, we got some great RSI action. What this tells me is when we get to these, what I learned on in my journey is that 49 to 52 are usually deciding moments in momentum, on the RSI. So we could just look left here, right? Like we're here, and we could look left at this particular range on 49 is going to be an area where a lot of deciding happens. Even back here when Zen was in the early stages of this breakout, this was a critical area to make a trade, right? We had the same pullback zone idea to this level. And then every time the pullback happened, it would come to this level. So to see this, doo-doo-boo! Yo, this is a great thing to witness because it's just kind of natural, right? It's like everyone kind of is having the same feelings, and also since it is fairly launched, and there isn't any VC funding or any back end doors where someone can come and like wreck us all. And again, this the beauty of Zen. It's just fairly distributed. So there's only 14 billion Zen in the USDC pool. So we're running out of Zen in the pool right now. Please fill the pool up if you want. Let's look at ETH real quick because that's where you're going to see most of the Zen. So we got 65 billion popping off in the ETH pool with over $1 million worth of Ethereum in liquidity. This is amazing stuff going on, guys. This is just crazy stuff to just even talk about and just to be here right now to witness it. Like, shout outs to all you guys who have stayed through the FUD, man. I mean, for real, like, for real, for real, y'all. Like, we were getting straight smacked around. We were the dummy that the boxers used to practice for the fight for like a good 7 months. So you guys need to feel proud for staying around if you've been here for this whole time, because that was wild. I've never been through something like that before, and now I know what it feels like for real to go through that type of FUD, that type of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. That was I was on the other side of it. I was never in the FUD. I just couldn't believe how much of it was being manifested. So yeah, I think that is a true thing in crypto. If it's getting FUDed hard by everyone, you might want to look into that shit. It's a free 1,000% gain. But yeah, looking here on the daily chart on the ETH Zen pool, right? Because we got to do different pools here. You can't just be stuck on one pool. There's a lot of action going on. We can see that on this particular RSI, I do have my smooth MA, which kind of gives me a feeling of, in my opinion, when things are oversold, but the market climates kind of give it a reason to bust off, and that's what's been happening here. We've been underwater even though we're above, which is so crazy to me. But again, there's no supply, and I'll show you a future on one of the other Zen blockchains, right? Zen's minted on 10 different chains. So there are some other chains going through what Ethereum is about to go through. And there's a lot of Zenians mining on that chain currently because of a lot of good. Well, you guys already know what it is. Simple Waters likes to whisper it. There's the hint right there. But yeah, let's go down to the hour, I guess, because yeah, Zen's doing a great job. It's like holding the invisible line. I don't even need to draw the line, but let's just draw it anyways, right? From the bottom to the top. And we'll go to the top here. So it held this well. Woohoo! I mean, even making that higher high here, you know what I'm saying? You could think of this as a dip. That's that reverse psychology. Usually they tell you if it breaks below this line, it's going to go down forever. Well, when you learn how to TA yourself, and again, just educate yourself. Most of my TA is not as formal as others in YouTube because I have learned TA on my own. It's kind of like making a jump shot on your own. Like you got to get your own feelings and use your own tools and then learn about those tools. So like my favorite tools were the fibs, trend lines, moving averages, and RSIs. So I learned all of that stuff to give myself the power pack of being able to just look at a chart and be like, oh, this looks great. Like, look, you just draw the line and you're just like, wow, this is bullish as fuck. You know, some people are fudding it down. I mean, you could essentially say that if it did get bad, there is a invisible uh there is some FUD here. Hey, maybe there's a ceiling and maybe, I don't know. But in my opinion, this is looking crazy. Again, we're running out of supply and not enough supply is hitting the market. So that's something that's happening here in Zenland. Here, we'll go ahead and also just for the update on what's happening in Zenland on the daily. Let's go with where you at? Where you at? Oh, they moved it. Okay, they moved dashboard over. Shout out to Crypto Cell. They doing their so Crypto Cell also, in case you didn't know, let's see, did they have it here or did they take it down? They might have taken it down. Oh, okay. They so Crypto Cell is unique in the fashion that they are producing other dApps. So they have a lot of stuff going on, and they're not only focused on Zen, but they're focused on like the Bitcoin side of things with ordinals and this like coin turbo for like getting you really into like analyzing your crypto portfolio. So I can't wait for them to add more blockchains for us to discover on their dashboard. But I do understand that, like I said, they're pretty active in general in crypto. So they got other stuff going on. But let's go ahead and look at these stats. I gotta sip this coffee. Mm, wow. 202 Ethereum burned today to get Zen out of the network. This is actually pretty crazy stuff, guys. Like, so Zen has to use network gas in order for it to create a claim or mint the claim, right? So gas is an essential piece of the puzzle. And what we're looking at right now is the total gas used by Zen in the last 30 days. So when uh, when gas was really, really high, people were still mining Zen. And it's pretty insane that it was going like that because now gas has significantly dropped from yesterday's levels down to a nice little 38 Gwei. But and I'm so grateful for 30 and 40 now. And I was trying to tell y'all like a week ago that this was gonna happen when I was talking about DBZen, right? I was saying people are gonna pay for DBZen because 30 is better than 50. And now we're in the future where 30 is better than 40. So that's the game. Unfortunately, no one has a crystal ball to predict how much activity a blockchain will see in one day. So all it takes is one thing to pop off, and then dang, everything's popping, and now we're all like, "Yo, this is crazy. The gas is so high. Like, what the hell, right?" You got to keep your ear to the street. You got to stay on different, news outlets. Update yourself. Get into cryptocurrency. Become part of the industry. Don't just sit on the sidelines and wait for a coin to come across your desk, and then you're like, "Damn, I'm gonna pump this shit." Blah blah blah. Then you get wrecked, and we already know how the story goes, right? I don't even got to keep going on that shit. You already know how that story goes. Here in the Zen world, again, fair principles. Fair principles. The principles are even fair. They're first principles, and it's fairly launched. But today's total supply so far is 15 billion Zen lower than yesterday. And then also because of what Zen Knights did, and we're teeter-tottering again on this deflationary concept in Zen. But Zen Knights did burn a lot of Zen yesterday. We can go here to the Knights tab, and we can see that the amount of Zen that was deposited, let's see, it should pop it up. Unless it's already moved it to the burn. I gotta bring up the contract probably. Let's see. Oops. Oh, there it is. Cool. So yeah, we had over 109 billion Zen burned in the ordinal auction, which just took another, kick to the face, bow to supply. Like, all right, supply, I know you're trying to, come back and be inflationary so everybody can say we're forever down. But unfortunately, it does appear as if it's not going to go down that way. But what we can see here is the contract. There's still some people with their pending transactions. Some people's transactions failed at the very end. It was a very exciting moment. And like I said, look at my transaction just right here, just in time in the uh, there was just enough time. I had one minute to go before I was going to be played out. So was a very, very interesting auction. You can also see here, we'll zoom in just so we can flex on everybody in the back of the class. For everyone in the back of the class, no, I'm just kidding. Almost a million USD dollars worth of Zen burned in this one auction. And this is just one auction, man. And this is the special one, right? This is the Bitcoin ordinals. These are the Bitcoin pieces of Zen, right? They want to have that. If you've been in the ecosystem, then you know they kind of had this idea of burning Zen for Zen on Bitcoin. So there would be Zen that lives in Bitcoin. It was a cool idea. I think it was really, really, really. really out there because now not too many people are trying to build tokens on Bitcoin because it's just what it is. So I am happy though they brought a more simplistic approach to the Bitcoin integration, which is the ordinals and providing that first level of education to the community. Because even I had to learn how to set up my ordinal wallet and get involved in that ecosystem so that when I receive it, I'm on to the races. And that's what it's all about here in Zen Crypto. It's about educating crypto users that are going to be a little bit more advanced, as well as onboarding the masses. Because if the it's just like anything. If you got people who can play the game really, really well, and then simplify it for those who want to get interested into the game, you really have a combination of something special in my opinion. We can go as far up as this chart wants to go because there's always going to be something for both sides of the table. If you're really, really advanced, hey, maybe you want to check out DBZen, right? And you want to get yourself into a recycling system, I like to say now, or as Jack and the team says, a hyperstructure that's going to allow you to compound your Zen into a better asset or into a better token to push your return even higher, right? There's It's pretty bizarre because Zen is inflating forever. So there will be a moment in time where this total supply daily is coming in a green. Now, when we get back to that moment, that's the crystal ball part. I don't know when we'll be able to really say that because we have Phoenix coming, Phoenix on line 5. But yeah, Phoenix is coming in May 13th. And we don't know what that burn effect is going to do to not only Zen supply, but to Zen price as well. Yeah, we're looking at this burn here. We almost have 30% of the supply burned, yo, right now. To be honest, we need that supply in 400 days. That's why I believe we're miners, yo. We're really miners because we're mining the supply that the world will use on all the chains. And somebody has to do it. Eventually, I do think people will create actual mining ideas on top of Zen. And that's maybe 2, 3 years down the line from now. Because right now, again, it's like a solo game. It's just like Bitcoin. Before people built those gigantic mining farms to mine Bitcoin, it happened to be in people's living rooms, right? In their garages. And that's kind of how I see Zen creation. I see it hand in hand with Bitcoin, where I make this using my economical energy inside of cryptocurrency. And I have 10 chains to choose from wherever I feel my economical energy is going to fit the best. Now, this is again that argument that everybody has where they're like, "Yo, I can't afford Ethereum. This is like when is everything going to move onto the other chains?" And I believe it's going to happen once more people understand the learning curve of what is true crypto economical energy. Every single token you have can be used to help yourself, right? So I mean, like if you're sitting on a bunch of shit coins in Binance, maybe today is the day where you sell all that stuff into BNB and then you start your crypto journey in Zen, right? That's economical energy. You might have a bunch of dust that you're just like, damn, this shit's just like not doing anything. A lot more people will catch on to this and they'll start bringing in their economical energy, and I think it's going to get really, really, really interesting when there is the Uniswap fork in our system, because that would automatically bring a bridge, a one-stop shop for everyone to come in and then see every single network, and then they can do whatever they want. So yeah, dude, I don't know, man. What's up, chat? What y'all doing over there? What y'all doing? What's up? We got Tad Ape in the house. Man, I gotta give you a tag. I'm tagging up all the homies. I'm gonna tag up Zen heads. What up, Zen heads? All the homies. Hey, the Zenians from day one. These are my Zenians from day one. But yeah, we be in the what do you call it? Spaces. And then I've been in there more active these past couple of days or this past week just because like so much has been going on in our ecosystem. It just kind of feels like, the brains need to come together real quick just to check on each other. Like, hey man, how you living? How's it going? And like restart up that thought of like, why are we here? Because now what's crazy too is you can go to like a coin market cap, right? Or you can go to let's go to CoinGecko. CoinGecko, the original shitcoin website. Shitcoin website turned good coin. Um, yeah, so like this is one crazy thing about CoinGecko. If you go there right now, Zen is a trending search. So lots and lots of people are looking at Zen in general all over the place. Now, I haven't done a 27-day volume thing here. Let's see. Let's see in the 24. We even here? What? I don't know. This thing's stupid because we're up crazy 24 hours. This is why I don't use this website. But what I do want to see over here is making sure that Zen is trending on the regular site. You know what I'm saying? That's special to know that the people are coming. And what I'm trying to get at is I came back to the spaces just to remind everyone, we are here for the first principles and to check the temperature that we're all still on that shit. And it's crazy to think like we are still really on this. Like everything is fair and everyone is trying to get their slice of the pie and everyone's mining on all the chains to get their slice. And now the what do you call it? The look at trending. So here we go, my guy. So now that we have the Moon Boys coming into our situation, all they're going to care about is price, right? We knew that from the beginning, though. We knew people were going to come back and they were going to say, "Hey, what's the price looking like?" Because I just want to trade it. So it's cool to know that they want the coin in that atmosphere now that the supply, right, the scientific side of things is happening. Because those people don't know about this shit, all they know about is this shit. So this is cool. And it's like, damn, like damn have times changed. Y'all remember when everybody used to make fun of you because you'd be like, I'm into crypto for the technology. Suck it, bitch. Return of the nerds, bro. Fuck. Out of here. We taking this shit back. All right. We're taking this shit back and they mad. And the reason why I'm saying it like this is it's people really are going to discover Zen on CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap because they don't know how to get into crypto like you. Like if you're watching crypto, bruh, you're pretty advanced, man. Like you know how to work MetaMask. You getting Bitcoin ordinals. Like you mined Zen in October of 2022. Like you're advanced. You're damn near an alien. So the people that come through this portal, they're really gonna need their handheld, y'all. They're gonna come in and get wrecked and cry, and then that's when they're gonna learn. Oh shit! You mean to tell me I could have just minted this for free? What? Oh wait, there's a monitor where I can monitor my mint to get a better idea, so I can get my Zen for free. So here's one right here. Look at the estimated monitor right now is saying that if you did a max mint, even at 59 Gwei, with just a little bit of growth, ladies and gentlemen, you would still be grossing 30 million Zen, which at today's prices is 243 bucks. So right now they're also saying estimated yield. Like let's say you want to do one mint to just gross some bread on the day on that day. You could do it looks like 54 days and you'll make 47 cents per VMU. And there's that too, man. That's why Zen is a crazy thing, yo. Do not get fudded out, please. Because there's the other FUD would be the going back to the inflation concept. Well, all the tokens are inflating. So like why are you minting something that's inflating? But this is why, because there ain't no freaking tokens on the damn dexes because everybody eating them up. And same here in DXN, we're pumping instead of dumping after the lobby. This is looking at the USDC pool, broke out of this this extreme bull flag. Came back, tested it, and broke out again, dude. Nice and just like these are those FU breakouts I like to say. This is a real breakout on DXN. And DXN as well is not into a range, I would say, that would make me feel like it's going to fall over, right? But I mean, it is reaching a point that typically it breaks through and has that nice breakout. Every time it gets to this area acts as breakout, right? There is an area here on the RSI, which I would say is right. So right here is a different color. Cool. So yeah, this green line could act as resistance, where we get up here to the 64 on the RSI, and then instead of pushing through, you can see here, it could act as resistance. But to be honest, no. No, I don't think so. I think that is too, there's too much, there's not enough liquidity, and there's too much confirmation that there's not enough liquidity. Like, how much more confirmation do you need to be like, damn, this shit ain't got no liquidity before there's no liquidity? There's like, does there need to be 7 tokens left? And you're like, oh, yeah, this shit got no liquidity. Like, come on, bro. This is perfect. Look at this textbook breakout over this resistance. This is DXN on the Ethereum side. So this is where the LP is. We got the market cap over here rocking at 12 million. Oh my God. And it's still printing. Let's look at the stats. Let's look at the stats. Man, this is the daily update on Zen, and every single day I can't. When we have the real down day, we'll really dissect it and try to understand where it came from. But I feel like that is going to be really, really far away from now, just because no one has Zen, and again, we can use Zen Turbo to identify that no one has it. Even if they had it and they decided to dump the price, it would get eaten up by the people that want to use it. Holy moly. Come on, guys. Gas was extremely high yesterday, and the DXN pool was higher than the day before. What the hell? Actually, I haven't looked at these charts, so this is natural me. But what we do see over here to the far right, right, we do see there were a lot of tokens removed from the reward pool yesterday, giving more rewards to people. So this is good to see. Again, there isn't enough DXN on the market. So knowing that there is now 8,000 DXN kind of just chilling out there, and we can use if you really, really, really want to get into this, go to the Ether scan. Oh man, my thing's blown up out of control. So you go to Ether scan, and then in this method area, oh damn, it doesn't do it here. Well, I guess what you'd have to do is kind of go through here and find everyone unstaking their DXN from the contract. So you go, oh yeah, you go to the contract. I wasn't on the contract, excuse me. And you'd basically monitor this, and you would look for any of the unstakes, right? Like here, unstake, and then you would go and check out this person's wallet to see what they're going to do with it. And that's how you can give yourself a little bit more security inside to know that it's not a bad actor looking to dump everything. Because that all could be a bunch of people pulling out because they're looking at the chart and they're seeing a better price, right? And that's good for, like, again, that's good for stakers, because if you're going to pull your tokens out of the pool, you know, it's been a couple days, all the pools have been the same. So now that these people pull their tokens out, my divs actually go up. And I want to see a lot of tokens come out at one time or some dumb shit. So then my divs go up the next day. In case you didn't know, DBZen has, where's my DBZen? DBZen has some laws. The laws are that if you buy DXN and you stake it in the contract, you have to wait 2 cycles, so basically 2 days before you get rewards from the reward pool. As well as if you stake it, you have to wait one cycle before you can unstake it, just so that you can't. They don't want basically they don't want people hopping in and out of the pool to take the divs and then to go to the DEX and sell the coins. So since there is that law on top of the staking, this prevents bad actors from making a play. Their plays have to be a little bit more strategic, a little bit longer, because you can't stop all bad actors. But what you can do is like minimize the risk factor of their impact. And that's why, again, I'm really, really, really loving DXN because it's the whale game impact is pretty minimum if you get a good position now. Because when it comes to, I think, whale games, it's going to be different for sure because there's not enough tokens, right? Oh my God, green candle. Who's watching this and bot? You wildin', bro. You wildin'. So somebody just came through and um, bought. They bought back. It looks like with 15 ETH after selling on the 20th at 65, and looks like they bought on. Man, who is this? We've got a wetter in the chat here. We got a yetter in the chat. Hey man, just get a position and hold. You're gonna hurt yourself. They got less DXN than they sold because they had to buy back at a higher price because the price ran on them. But this was a given channel. I mean, maybe they ain't watching my channel, but I was been saying I'm expecting this to go north, and that's why this week I used some of my rewards to buy DXN at I think it was like was so 416. I bought DXN on 416. 416. So right here, yeah, baby. I bought the little dip at 61, 62 because in my opinion, even though it played out in this long sideways trend, I was expecting it to either go sideways or dump like crazy right here. And that's why I was like, man, if I buy it and it dumps, like who cares? I believe in the project. So if it dumps, I'm still gonna buy more lower. But the other side of me was like, I need to get in now because if it does pump, then I'm gonna be standing around with my hands in my pockets like, dude, I should have bought some DXN. And this trade that's in front of you right now is that human behavior. Um, if you want to be a better crypto user, really disconnect yourself from the emotions of the market. Become very logical about your situation. And again, use math. Use the math to your advantage. If you sucked at math in high school or in college, like I get it. But this is literally ABC 1, 2, 3. And if you take some time, just like in anything in any skill, you'll start to see the patterns. And when you see the patterns, it'll help you understand what's happening here. Like when I saw this downtrend pattern, and then I noticed that DXN came up to that nice, lovely resistance line that has been here for a minute now. And as you can see, we danced on it the whole time before this breakout that happened on stream because this person went and bought $30,000 worth of DXN when they should have just been chilling, getting the divs. But yeah, we'll know that this was very crucial. That's why they had to buy because now they're forced to buy. They did it on the 19th, but sold it yesterday on the dip wick, which I knew it was not gonna happen, dude. I was like, this ain't gonna happen, bro. There's not enough coins. Also, the RSI was telling you that there was a bullish flag happening. If you paid attention to the RSI, you would have noticed we bounced and rallied right off of this low. And again, in between that 40 and that 60, very crucial areas where a lot of decisions are made, right? Look at the decisions being made here. The market said there ain't enough coins. So now we're breaking out to the upside, and it's gonna do the same shit. Happen right here, gonna happen right here. That easy. Like, it's too easy, man. We could look on the hourly too, just to confirm. Like, that's a solid breakout right there. And yeah, I mean, if you want to take some profits, go ahead. I feel like the people that are front running right now would be the people who pulled their tokens yesterday. So I don't have any metrics on this. If you're a cool data person, maybe the reward claiming box could be something that you find interest in because this is where the dirt will happen. You'll be able to see all the dirt in this box. Because Because if you're a whale, this is how you control the price, right? You're gonna pull your coins and sell the market down while everybody's pumping the market, because you have no choice to give rewards to people, right? So that's what's happening here. The whales have to pull to give bigger rewards. That brings in more users, and then they can dump their rewards for higher prices. And then they'll grab those rewards and stake them as the price probably goes down. And then as the price is going down, they'll be buying more from everyone FOMOing out. And then they'll do the same thing. You'll see a gigantic reward day where someone's pulling all of their rewards from the contract. And then they're going to go and sell them on the market because they're going to push the price down and do it again. Um, I'm loving this though. I'm love seeing this here because you can start seeing it now on the other chains too. Where like if you're looking at like Polygon, now that you understand how the DXN reward claiming box works, so you can try to use that on every single chain to get a better perspective um, of uh, of what's happening here. So like you see over here, it's a lot nastier because the coins are cheaper. So again, the human behavior of like larger numbers, cheaper coins, didn't spend a lot to get it. Fuck these shoes. I don't care they're white. I bought them to wreck them. That kind of human psychology is going on Polygon. So if you are a whale on Polygon, let's say you have 30,000 DXN on Polygon right now, you're actually super hyped when you see this type of stuff because the positions change and now you've got a larger position than a whale that pulled out. So that's what I'm loving. That's why I'm able to articulate what's happening on ETH because on the smaller chains, people are hood rich and they they probably shouldn't ever have this much authority because they don't know how to handle it. And you're going to see that recklessness on these smaller chains where people are minting a ton and then selling them off into a pool that there's nothing there. I actually have my DXN list here, so let's go ahead and try to comprehend that real quick. What I mean by is there's nothing there. If we're looking at the liquidity, most of these liquidity pairs are pretty tiny, man. Um, OKC or OKX only has 1,000. Binance only has around 2,000. Oh, I guess they have another pool that's around 3,000. AVAX has 5,000, and then Polygon is no banger that has 33 on the subchains. So I can understand. It's like, yeah, Polygon is starting to build this liquidity where whales are gonna, like I said, an irresponsible whale is going to come and yank all their tokens out and then go and sell them on the market to try to push down the price. And again, there's a lot of people who are being created. There's this like whale creation is happening in Zen right now on the subchains because the gas is lower. But I think because Ethereum's gas is so high, the human behavior is to choose a lower chain right now. Only the OGs are tapped into Ethereum because we got crypto and we've been here for like 7 years, 8 years. Like we've been here, so yeah, we're tapped in. But to everyone who's brand new, who's just gotten into crypto 21, 20, like y'all be surprising me sometimes. I'll be like, damn, like we really got into crypto in 21? Whoa, like I'm a dinosaur. Even though like we're like the same age and shit. But like what I'm getting at is that the whales control the situation in everything. And since you are new, they're going to play with your emotions and then they're going to control the wave of progression because Zen is going up. I mean, our ecosystem's popping right now. To stop this would be to rug all chains, and there's no admin keys and no real leader. It's just community driven, so it's going to be hard to rug. Now that you're in the mix, this is your opportunity to kind of become a whale in one of these subchains that no one cares about. Like one of those is like Moonbeam. No one cares about Moonbeam. $13 in the DXN pool. Like it's just waiting for someone to want to come and be a whale over here. But also there's a factor in this concept where there's not enough Moonbeam, so this game can't start yet until there's more Moonbeam. Yeah, these are little things. Like I like AVAX. AVAX is starting to boil because there's starting to finally be some Zen out there. So AVAX is starting to get there, but Moonbeam is I would say a place where someone could become a whale in the Zen world before people find it, right? And what I mean by that is like the real whales are going to be the DeFi protocols. They're going to be the ones holding all of the tokens as people yield something new with their Zen. So if you want to beat that, that's what I'm talking about being the whale, a natural whale, where now you're providing all of the liquidity for that DeFi project to like turn up. Um, and this is natural. It's just going to naturally do these things. These are natural things that happen in crypto because there's just so much volume of equity in all types of ideas. You got crypto equity, you've got stock money equity, you've got fiat equity. It's just you've got I would say like VC, so like uh, research and development equity. It's just ridiculous what's going on over here, and this is what creates whales. So looking on Moonbeam, um, Moonbeam still has 1% APY, and it is still under 10 million active users. When you look at Moonbeam on outside of DBZen, so we're just gonna go over here and look at the Moonbeam. Moonbeam has a total market cap of 21K, bro. And what's crazy about this is that this is the chain hooked up to Polkadot. So if you're in the Polkadot, this is kind of like your Zen token to be shilling to like everyone in Polkadot, and that's why I'm pretty bullish on Moonbeam. I know it's going to be found. There's no way this rock or this diamond is going to stay underneath these this there's no way, bro. Everyone's gonna find Zen Diamond, and I'm trying to get the supply before they get to it. And this is why I'm sharing it because it's my strategy. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just bruh on chain, showing you how I move on chain. And Moonbeam, in my opinion, maybe when I get enough of it, I'll start supplying liquidity as well. But I feel like this is going to be one of my opportunities to become some sort of liquidity provider because I can't do it on Ethereum. It's just too expensive. I'm in the same boat as a lot of people. Like I cannot. And then the other thing I don't like about Avalanche is until Avalanche moves to Azen's doing great, by the way. Until Avalanche moves to Uniswap 100%, I don't want to provide liquidity because it's only a 0.3% pool, and I don't know who the freak Trader Joe's is. Like I can't wait. This and all these. See, this is what I'm saying. All of these things, even me as an advanced user, has as like a buffer. When Jack Levin comes out with his Uniswap, I'm gonna release all of the feelings that I have inside, all of these FUD inside of myself. I'll be like, yeah, I'm using what Zen has going on. But look at this downwards trend going on in AVAX. Everyone's pulling up. So this is beautiful to see because there's no supply. I almost sold my bag as well. That's why I'm going to talk about it. I almost sold because everyone was coming over here, and the whale in me was like, "Nah, dude, you should probably get rid of your bag right now before everyone shows up." But then I'm like, or I was talking to Sirius in the chat, and it didn't make sense to give you guys my liquidity. I mined it. We looked over here at the average price area where you see everything. What you'll notice is that the fully diluted um, idea, which is the total supply minus the burn supply times the price, is $249. I mean, $249,000. But the market cap, so the calculated based on self-reported calculating supply. So the supply of 8 billion within within like I believe that's how much is out there. So yeah, ASIN has some really. This is the thing I was talking about in the very beginning, where everyone's moving over and starting to mine ASIN because ASIN is becoming more interesting now that the EAA is the highest. So out of all the chains, the only chain left where with an amplified adoption at a good a good rate right now is going to be Avalanche, and it's at 4%, basically 5% if we round up. So you're getting 5% on all of your max mints. As other people come behind you, you're going to be getting extra Zen. So as people join the network of Avalanche, you'll be receiving 5% extra Zen on everybody that joins. And this is going to hyper inflate the Zen for every early participant, and we need it, right? Because there's none available. Over here on Avalanche, there's only 263 billion Zen available. And that's why the market cap is at 8.3 million, just based on what's available and this and everything. This is pretty bizarre. The burn is what's making this very awkward, right? It's almost like XEN is extremely undervalued right now, and there's not enough trading because it can't be discovered. That's all I think it is. I think if it didn't have this Trader Joe's link on Deck Scanner, it would have more activity. But not too many people know about this in the Avalanche community. So that's why I'm cannot wait until Avalanche is on either X1 chain Uniswap or on Uniswap. If we get those two elements, boy, you're gonna pray you're gonna be doing what everybody's doing on ETH right now. Oh man, I wish I was mining Avalanche when Crypto Bro told me in April. Now Avalanche, it's May or it's June or something, and something stupid happens on Avalanche, and everybody that did 60-day mints are just like having a party. Hey, hey, oh shit, 60-day mints. Yeah, Avalanche is grossing though. Here, we can look at my Avalanche real quick. This is my Zenmon. What up, Mon? Trying to monitor my Zenmon. Hmm. I won't lie. When the first time I heard about Zenmon in Telegram, I was like, damn, somebody's already making a Pokemon game? That's crazy. And then it come to find out Steven was just creating one of the sickest monitors in the game. Actually, this flip-flop. Oh, he put it over here now. Or maybe actually it's probably because I'm zoomed in like crazy. Ah, nah, he flipped it. I like it though. It looks cool, dude. But yeah, like on a 60 day right now, so what day is this? April 26th. So I have 35 VMUs that print on the 26th that are it's gonna give me 144 million Zen. It was a 60-dayer. So at those prices, let's go ahead and flip this around. Let's see if it lets me do it without connecting the wallet. Let's see what's going on. This is Trader Joe's. This is for Avalanche. What is it saying over here? 20907. 027. So on at these levels of today's AZEN prices, I'm gonna be receiving this much Zen, which is around 58 USD. Now let's see how much it costs for me to make one of these wallets, and this is why everyone's bullish over there. Okay, this is the scientific facts, my G. I'm not trying to gas it up in any way. This is just crypto bruh science, and how we work over here. We bring logic to reason. So 54 days ago, I made this batch mint for $3.26. And it's gonna probably cost me around $1 or so to claim it. And this is what's crazy about AVAX, okay? AVAX is just has this wild element that I do think is gonna come to Zen. I mean, Zen on ETH. Again, you can use the other 10 chains to amplify your vision on what's going to happen on the next chains. So you need to really, really, really pay attention to those other chains. Each one has its own atmosphere. Like if I had to really, really, really break it down right now, let's go ahead and pop it open. I'm going to go by price. So AVAX has like the nerd community, and that's why, for some reason, naturally, it's just being super nerdy. But Binance has a lot of degens and a lot of meme liquidity. Polygon has a lot of liquidity pools. We could get some cool liquidity if people on the DOT side came in. DOT is a DeFi, Polkadot is a DeFi blockchain. So I do see DeFi coming heavy to Moonbeam. Phantom as well. Phantom is a DeFi protocol. A lot of people use that for DeFi specific reasons. Doge Chain, I don't really know. They're trying to cook over there. EVMOS is the original Cosmos system. So the cross-chain swaps, that's a lot of the activity going on over there. And I think that's why they're a little bit at the bottom of the chart, but that community is strong. So don't sleep on them. You'll see them on Twitter. Like they know that they at the bottom of the poll, but they know they can root themselves to the top. OKX, this is really, 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 really big in the centralized exchange world. So the fact that their EVM is creating Zen is a great thing. I haven't really created too much Zen over there, but I do want to start doing it because it just hit me like maybe a couple days ago where I was like, man, maybe there's opportunities with transforming or using the minted Zen to play in their exchange, right? Like I'm not a centralized exchange crypto user, bro. Like I'm crypto, bro. Like I'm just trying to chill and get these gains. So maybe I print some free crypto over there so I can go into their environment and then trade some tokens and not have to risk anything but time. And that's why I'm still bullish on, I'm bullish on all these chains. And then down here we've got our guy Ethereum Pal, ETH proof of work, the fork of ETH before when it went POS. Um, so they're doing their thing too. All the liquidities are growing. They're all out of the hundreds, right? Oh no, we still have two left. We still have two left. Doge Chain is dead, low key. Jack did say yesterday on the Spaces that he did talk to the Doge Chain devs yesterday. So maybe this could be a buy if they're gonna bring it back to life, right? Like some CPR, pop that bitch back open. But again, I do think Moonbeam just doesn't have the community support right now. That's why I'm bullish on it. Again, if you're sitting in the water, treading water, and you see no one's around, right? The lonely play is the best play, baby. The lonely play is the best play. That was me on Avalanche. I was like the only person minting on Avalanche when it had a $300 liquidity pool, and now Avalanche is at 8,000. But what I did instead of buying it like in like the wrong way, I created a ton of Avalanche mints and made sure that I'm getting Avalanche all the time. So now what I did was I did 60-day Avalanche mints, and now like every day back in February I was doing an Avalanche mint like on Coin Tools, and some of the days I got like double ups. So like on this specific day on May 11th, I have 135 Avalanche wallets coming out on one time, and that was just because I'm doing 35, 35, 35. So sometimes like again they stack on top of each other, and now you're getting like a two times batch mint, and that can amplify how much Zen you're getting. Just a strategy that I did on the smaller chains. You'll notice though on my xeNFTs, I've changed my strategy. So that like you got to start the engine up. So you might need to put in some work to get it going. Now that my engine's going and I'm cruising down the, cruising and whatnot, I'm chilling. I've changed it up a little bit. So I don't do 60-day mints anymore. I'm doing my bare minimum. Oh, this is not on Avalanche. Am I not there? Ah, man. I'm not there because I'm not signed in, boy. What up, though, chat? I've been talking for way too long. I hope y'all chilling over here, dude. What's going on to everyone? I see we had quite a few bit of viewers, quick Zenions in the mix, getting some high level Zenucation. So thanks again, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that like button. We be here daily, Monday through Friday, around 10:30 Eastern time, talking Zen and really putting it into perspective of how we hope you want to roll. We playing the game, bro. We playing the game. What's up, ZFO? What's up, Mr. Drum? We got Zenny Wise. He very wise. X1 Dex. Let's go. What up, D Angel? What up, Cryptosaurus Rex? Cryptosaurus Rex. Azen. Hell yeah. Well creation. Yeah, Zen has. We creating whales. Zen is creating whales. The next cool whales will be people who gotten this in early, in my opinion, right? Because you were here, you got the information, and you were able to mint more than the next person because they're gonna try to come and mint more than you, and then they're gonna learn like, oh damn, they had that EAA, fuck, fuck, damn, they had that EAA. I should have known there was a trap here. But yeah, what I was talking about was Where's it at? Here. So I changed my strategy. I don't want to miss out on the EAA. When I did all those February mints, I had that 80% rock in, or that 8% on all the EAA because nobody discovered ASIN. And this is why I'm giving you guys the gas because I was the person that had to go through the fucking data and shit to be like, this is minting really slow, and this is gonna be really hard to get out. And once a burn contract comes out, people are gonna burn it all, and then it's gonna become more burned than, or it's gonna be like the first real deflationary Zen concept out of the whole ecosystem. Maybe I should start getting as much as I can. So now I'm doing 100-day xeNFTs, and I'm really focused on max minting. So more max mints because this is going away, and you want to have that for as long as you're minting. Because as the like again, as the chain increases in interest, so will the Zen being created in your VMU mints. And that's why everyone got into ETH on the first day. And there was a whale game in that idea. Everyone knew that the EAA was going to inflate their wallets like crazy, and that's why they were able to dump for so long. Now that the EAA is gone, and unfortunate for the Ethereum whales, they burned it really quick. They could have, that's just the crazy thing about EAA. It's really based on the community. And thank God there was a crypto blockchain that actually is teaching us what we could have done as a community, which is slow down the mining and everybody hopefully get some EAA before it's gone. But instead, in a fair launch, not everybody gets the information. That's part of being fair. So some people didn't get that opportunity, and that's now a big thing in this Avalanche concept. Getting that is early amplified adoption. So that if you're looking in the white paper, read the Zen white paper. You'll learn about the EAA, and you can start really getting to understand exactly why it's important to get this. And I can go on and on and on, dude, but that's a variable. Just think of it that way. Very key attribute that you want to look at uh, and protect it. Where are we at right now on that? Just on over here. Yeah, so 4.8. Also, the staking APY is looking pretty nice. It's at 18% over here, oh, pretty much on all chains. So staking is still doing really good. Again, my test stake chain is going to be Polygon. So let's go over to Polygon. Because again, what I'm doing is I'm using every single chain to try to understand what a whale would do on Ethereum. That way, when I'm on ETH, I'm more my risk is lower because I'm behind the whales. I'm not with the whales, and I can understand what they're doing a little bit better. Because again, if you rewind in my explanation on the human behavior of Zen, there are a lot of people who have the opportunity to be a whale on these smaller chains, but they've never had this privilege before. And that's because money does bring a privilege of wisdom and it does bring a privilege of discipline. And sometimes until you wreck yourself, you don't really understand what you got. And it's part of the growing pains. I grew through it too, where I was just throwing crypto around. But now I'm like, hell no, I got a whole different mindset, man. We're going for the bag. We're not going for the short gains. But again, you could just look at the total liquid supply. Um, Polygon and Phantom and OKX are right up here. No one really cares about these chains because they're not on the Western hemisphere of popularity, like Polygon and Binance is. So just to see those two up here in the top five is why I could, again, use Polygon as a whale factor because not only is the Zen cheap over there, there's a whole bunch of it. So everybody can be a whale if you want to learn. Now, what I did was I staked 23 billion Zen with the APY of 18% to see what that would even be like if I wanted to get 23 billion worth of a principal in Ethereum and stake it and yield some Zen. So in 7 days, this 23B is yielding 79 million Zen. Whereas in, I think here, I think in AZen world, it's not that crazy, or in MZen world, it's not that crazy. So In IMSM world, we'll just say, yeah, it's $6. So in 7 days, I'm yielding $6 that I could sell back onto the market. But like if I was to say to do this on Ethereum, it's $694. So that's a 7 day payout on ETH yielding with 23 billion Zen, right? So there is this other game that hasn't shown up yet, which is the people that are gonna grab Zen and then hold it and then sell this little bit. And it's a little bit now, right? As more and more people absorb the Zen, it's hard to get 23 billion. I don't even think you can't even do that right now. So that's what's crazy. It's like the whales are not even they have to mint. They have to get as much Zen as possible or they have to put it on the decks, but no one's doing it. And yeah, I mean, right now you could go over here, you can get 23 bill. Let's see, what's 23 billion looking like? So, million, thousand, hundred. So for 200, so for 200K, you can get yourself 23 billion and provide a stake that pays you $600 every week. And you're just yielding Zen, or you're basically just farming Zen and giving it back, and you're protecting your principal because since it's in a stake, there's no penalty. You can end early, and it always will print out your 23. You'll see that here. Will end in 2 days, in stake early without penalty. So that's the cool thing about Zen. It's not like a really committed staking concept because also if you pull out early, this Zen is destroyed, so it still helps the ecosystem. Like, how brilliant is this shit, guys? Yeah, that's why again, you're watching Crypto Bros. This is what I do. I wanted to see what it would be like if a whale was to try to do this on ETH, and now it's hard. It's really, really hard for a whale to do this on ETH. They're gonna have to either mint a lot, or they're gonna have to figure it out. Maybe we get a dump right now. Maybe. I don't know. We're popping. I see a little red candle. Let's see what's going on here. What we got? What we got going on? This is probably a fucking exchange though, because the exchanges they sell the price down. From my knowledge, from my knowledge, what they're doing is there's leverage trading is happening on Gate.io, and because of that leverage trading, it's causing the price to not go up because yeah, you see, so it's causing like the price not to go bonkers because there's people leverage trading on top of the Zen price, and then these exchanges use the decentralized exchange as like a an area to defer like extra stuff that they need. So like it's a little bit harder to go up, but that's why for me I like to see this because that means that the exchanges can't wreck us because they wreck themselves, and this is all premeditated, right? That's why it's pretty much the same value. It's all premeditated, and as people leverage trade the price, they're gonna actually push the price up at some point because they're gonna leverage. Is all about that longs and short shit. So eventually, people are gonna want to wreck the shorts and just push it like crazy. I hate it, but it's part of it, and I'm just happy that we're here for 8 years. And this chart, this is the part where you start to like not really look at the chart because it's gonna hurt you every single day, right? You might see some days where you're just like, what is going on? But again, the momentum of the science is showing that there isn't any Zen available, um, and it's getting harder to create, and it's getting destroyed really fast. So maybe there's this opportunity to really take the exchange by storm, and push them out of their power position that they hold in crypto because for some reason people just put their, I mean, they want to participate in leverage, so of course they're going to put their crypto in that vehicle. And this is why like it's like crazy because all of the top things are smart contracts now, right? It's like it used to, this is the business side of crypto is on top of the hodlers, which is good, really, really good to see because then that means that this is crypto that's like not on the market because it's trapped over there. And it would be smooth if some of these people brought their crypto out, but we don't really know now how much of this is owned by Gate.io. Like, how much did Gate IO make? Because they want to supply Zen liquidity to their people. And again, this doesn't hurt Zen at all in any way because they had to participate. And if you're participating and you're minting side by side with the exchange. So they're in the same boat as us. They just have a little bit more economical energy because they have an exchange. And again, Zen is working on this with the whole DB Zen. Actually, Rosin said that today. Let's get out of my niche. My guy Rosvin. So Rosvin um, said this. Yeah, MXC went crazy on it. You know what time it is. They mine like crazy because they had to be with us, and they kind of control. Again, they're controlling the price from going parabolic, but um, they're squeezing it. So it's cool to watch it like get like ringed out when there's not enough Zen anymore. But where did Roz say right here? Yeah. So Rosvin, this is the creator of DBZN. He was like, now let's make them really traded with DBZN NFTs. So he keeps hinting at these DBZN NFTs, um, which him and his team are working on. They're working on gasless transactions and liquidity NFTs pairs for Zen. That's kind of like something that they just as a the team is called D Blocks. So D Blocks dev team just is running with the success of DXN, and they're just developing new innovation to provide that extra on DXN. So he's forever dropping nuggets. I think he said this again like another time. Yeah, he said on April 20th. Liquid trustless bonds next. Imagine having a staked DXN position tradable. So, again, this is you're hearing the alpha here first, man. We're in this bitch, and this is free. Go follow Rosvin. If you want to get the updates on DBZen, this, like I said, this is the founder of DBZen. It's not founded by Jack Levin. It's thought of by a whole other person who thought of another idea that all they did was switch a couple parameters and something already created, and then they made one of the best apps in crypto. So if you're out there and you make a dApp, let's see how Zen fits in your ecosystem. But yeah, he hinted at this, and then like somebody below said, "Hey, Rosalind, are you planning uh, to deflate other chains, DBZen, EI, like blah blah blah, and all of them, or laughed at a black hole address? Zenians will burn." Also, DBZen in chain. I love this too. And he goes, DBZen.org is working on all chains. Ethereum is the last one in terms of deployment. So like DBZen is burning on everything. All right, David, don't worry. It's gonna burn everywhere. But this is crazy. Bonds. That's the next thing out. And I was already saying this before. The problem, and you can rewind the video, I put a lot of emphasis on this idea that there's not any liquidity. And I know it's coming because the way that they're working on those liquidity LPs, I will see that here. And then when I see those liquidity LPs start to be built over here, right? Every chain that Zen is on will has NFTs, which means every chain will have the ability to do liquidity NFTs, which means that on Moonbeam, even though there's 469 dollars worth of liquidity today, when there are the liquidity NFTs that give me extra airdrops, and or like I'm saying, there has the extra airdrop would be DBZen. Like there's just so much that's gonna go into this that's gonna make it crazy. Ooh, look at that! I got some Polygon over here. Um, but when that liquidity ZenFT comes out, everything gonna change. So I'm not even worried about where the liquidity coming from. I see the devs are working, they're doing their thing, and I'm gonna be right here, man, for the ride, dude. But yeah, it's time for me to get up out of here. I've been talking all day. We're about to get into the weekend. Real quick, if you are in NYC or if you're out here in the northeastern area, Benito and some of the Zenians here have planned a meetup this weekend. I know it's like hella short notice, but there are micro crowds, I should say, growing in our community. And here in New York, I'm gonna be pulling up to this just to say what's up to everyone and just to chat Zen and strategize on however we feel, how the market is feeling. But yeah, tomorrow, 7 p.m., we're just going to be chatting. And a small group of people will be meeting up at 3 p.m. for coffee at Kilogram Cafe. So yeah, we're just gonna be chilling. But go follow Bitcoin Benito if you want some more extra information about this. Because we'll be chilling, probably chopping up Zen and having nice brews, either coffee or a lovely wine or a nice burr. But yeah, man, I'm signing up out of here. I hope y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Be safe out there in the Zen world. You guys already know Zen is on top. Nah, DeBozos is on top. Zen is going to Mars. And yeah, we're gonna do this again. I'll see you guys on Monday for the chat, and then pull up to Me and Kindness. Our weekly update will be on Tuesday next week, where we'll be chopping it up about what's coming next in the Zen Eco. We got some bangers that unfortunately aren't being released yet, but they'll be out soon, and y'all know about it. But yeah, this video was for fun, dude. We did this for fun. Make sure you have some fun. And yeah, Pepe is down a lot. I hope you didn't get one, because now you're burned, son. You should have bought some Zen. Should have bought some Zenlon. Should have bought some Zenlon. Should have bought some Zenlon. All right.